Not only reaching the goals of the organization, but reaching the goal with efficiency and effectiveness is important. Coordination is a function of management. So, as I said, it is a +1 function of management. This coordination means 5 plus 1. It is the obligation of a sales department to provide the goods or the commodities as per the demand of customers or consumers. Unity in diversity means there are number of individuals who come from the different background, different cultural, different skills and their knowledge. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I am Mr. Hemant Kumar from the Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. In this session, we are going with the subject Principles and Practice of Management, Unit 5, that is Coordinating and Controlling, of which we are going with Session 1 for first semester BBA students. This is the agenda of today's session. We are going with the concept of meaning and definition of coordination, importance of coordination in management, and also principles of coordination. These are the three topics that we are going to discuss in today's session. Coordination. What is this coordination? So, as we studied in earlier session, there are 5 functions of management, that is planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling. So actually there is +1 function, +1 means 5 plus 1, it is 6th function, it is coordination. Here coordination is very important to bring coordination among all the resource in organization, whether it is a human or financial resource. So there must be coordination among all the people in organization. There must be coordination among all the people who is present in a department of organization. There must be coordination among all the departments of organization. There must be coordination among all the levels of management in organization. Hence, this coordination is known as essence of management and also essential of management, because management cannot work without this coordination. No organization can do its activities smoothly without this coordination. This coordination have its own importance in organization and also in management. It plays a vital role. So, what is coordination? Coordination is a function of management. So, as I said, it is a +1 function of management. This coordination means 5 plus 1. Function of management which ensures that different departments or group work in sync. As I said, in an organization, there are number of department that is working for the benefit of organization, right? So there are number of departments that is working for the benefit or to reach out the goal of organization. So it may be human resource department, sales department, production department, research and development department. There are number of departments that we can find in organization, but in each and every department there are number of individuals that they are going to work by putting their efforts for the success of a goal, right? So here there must be coordination among all the people who are present inside a group or a committee or a department, right? So as I said, there are number of departments in organization. Say for an example, there is 10 members in human resource department, right? So there must be coordination among all the 10 people. Okay, so and in the same way there are number of departments like marketing department or human resource department. There must be coordination among all the departments of organization, and also there must be coordination among all the levels of management, whether it is a top level, whether it is a middle level management or supervisory level management. And also there must be coordination among all the functions of management. It may be planning, organizing, directing, staffing, controlling, right? So there must be coordination among all the function and also functional areas of management. Hence, this coordination is considered as the essence of management and also essentials of management. So it is going to build a coordination among all the people, all the resource in organization, which it is going to channelize towards the success of organization, to reach out goals of organization. Therefore, there must be a unity of action among the employees, group and department. So, as I said, So there must be coordination among all the employee of organization. This is a employee of human resource department. This is one particular department, right? So in one particular department, there are 10 employees that they are going to work. There must be coordination among that 10 employees, that is employees. Group, a group of people, a team, there must be coordination among team members, and also department. So there are number of departments which we can find in organization. There must be coordination among all the departments in organization, that is coordination. It also brings harmony in carrying out different tasks. So as we know, organization is going to perform a number of tasks in its lifetime, right? So it is going to build a harmony which lead for the success, and also activates to achieve organization's objectives effectively or efficiently. Okay, so not only reaching the goals of the organization, but reaching the goal with efficiency and effectiveness is important. Hence, this coordination is going to help organization to reach out its goal effectively and efficiently. According to Moni and Rayleigh, coordination is orderly arrangement of group efforts. So it is a orderly arrangement of group efforts. As we know, there is a group effort in each and every department, in each and every team, or in each and every group. So it is an arrangement of group efforts to provide unity of action in the pursuit of common goal. So why the coordination is required? To reach out the common goal, to hit a common goal of organization. As we know, there are number of goals for the organization where it differs from one organization to other organization. So hence this coordination is going to help organization to reach out its goal, and not only reaching goal but reaching goal effectively and efficiently. Importance of coordination in management. So these are the importance of coordination in management. First one is unity in diversity. What is this unity in diversity? So as we know, in each and every organization, there are a number of individuals that they are going to work, that they are going to put their complete efforts for the accomplishment of organizational objective. So there is a diversity in workforce. What is diversity? So as I said, there are number of individuals that they are going to work for organization, but that individual have a different mindset, that individual from different cultural background, right? So here there must be coordination among all the individuals, because all the people, they doesn't have a common mindset. All the people, they are not from the same cultural background, they are not from the same background, they doesn't have a same kind of knowledge, they doesn't have a same skill, experience, right? So they are different. That is diversity. Unity. So what is unity? So it is a function of this coordination to build a coordination among diverse relationship, right? So it is going to build a coordination among all the group of people who come from different cultural background, different skill, different knowledge, different qualification, right? So it is going to build a unity, that we call it as a unity in diversity. I repeat, unity in diversity means there are number of individuals who come from the different background, different cultural, different skills and their knowledge, right? So their way of thinking is completely different. So this coordination help people or individual of organization to work with unity for the accomplishment of organizational goal. So we call it as a unity in diversity. Unity in direction. So as we had studied in 14 principles, it is one of the principle, right? Unity of direction, unity of command, right? So this unity of direction is going to say there must be a single boss for a single person. Means a employee or an individual, he is answerable, he is accountable for only a single person. Whatever instruction that is going to come for the individual, only from a single hand, not from a multiple hands. Means what happens if there are more than two superiors? So there may be confusion in their work, right? So it may lead for the decrease in efficiency and effectiveness. So it is going to say unity of direction. There must be unity among direction which they are going to pass from the higher authority to the bottom. Functional differentiation. So as we know, each and every department have its own specialized function, right? So it may be production department, manufacturing goods, marketing department, creating awareness, sales department, selling the goods that is produced by production department. So as we know, each and every department, they are going to perform its own function. One department function is not equal to other department function, right? So it differs from one department to other department, but there is a dependency of departments, right? One department is mutually dependent on other department, and in the same way that department also dependent on this department. Say for an example, there are a number of departments: production department, finance department, sales department, marketing department, advertising department. So these are the various departments that we can find in organization. So these are the various departments that we can find in organization. Say for an example, this production department is dependent on finance department. If they provide finance for the production, so production get happen. Again, sales department, this production department also dependent on sales department. So why we are going to produce the goods? Just to sell it. So what happens if we keep on producing the good where there is no sales? So right, so it is a problem for the organization. Whatever the goods that is going to produce, that must be sold. And in the same way, this sales department also dependent on production department. How? Because it is the obligation of a sales department to provide the goods or the commodities as per the demand of customers or consumers, right? So what happens if they won't provide the good as per the demand of customers or consumer? They may shift for the other brand. Again, the market come down for the particular product, right? So here there is an interdependency of each and every department. Each and every department function is different. Say for an example, finance department function is different, production, sales, marketing and advertising department, right? So their functions are different, but there is a interdependent on each other. But those departments are interdependent on each other, right? So again, so it must provide the product that is demand, means production department must produce the goods as per the demand, right? So as per the request of a sales department. Again, the sales departments dependent on marketing. So how the good can be sold? So based on the marketing activities that organization is going to do, right? So based on marketing. Again, so it is also dependent on advertising. This marketing department also depend on advertising. So if there is a advertising of good, the customer get aware of that particular product, keep on purchasing a same product. What happens if they are not at all aware of the particular product? So they may not purchase a good, right? So that is a thing that is going to happen in each and every organization. Lesser disputes. What is this lesser disputes? So as I said, there are a number of departments which is present in organization which they are going to perform their own functions. So how the disputes get arised means, as I said, so there are a number of individuals that they are going to work in each and every individual department. Say for an example, finance department 10 members, marketing 10 members, production department 10 members, sales 10 members, right? So there are a number of individuals who is present in a particular department. Here what happens, the people who are working in one particular department, they must understand the efforts of other people. They must understand efforts of other department. They must understand the efforts of other people. So if they understand efforts of other people, there will be no conflict that get arised. Yes or no? So all the people is going to work with coordination. Hence they are going to understand each other. There will be no conflict. Reconciliation of goals. So as I said, there are a number of department which is going to work for the benefit of organization. As we know, there is a one particular goal of organization, right? There is a one particular goal of organization. So here there are a number of department which is working towards success of that particular goal of organization, right? All the departments that they are going to put their complete effort for the accomplishment of organizational goal or objectives, right? So here each and every department have to reach its own criteria. Each and every department have to reach its own goal, right? If all the department reach their goal, it is very easy to reach organizational goal, that is ultimate goal. That is what this reconciliation is about. So here this coordination is going to collect all the goal, means this coordination is going to build a coordination among all the goals of different department, and it is going to channelize towards success of main goal of organization. That is what we call it as a reconciliation of goal. Each and every department have its different goal, but coordination is going to coordinate all the goals of different department and channelize towards success of organization. That is about reconciliation of goal. Differentiation and integration. So what is this differentiation and integration? Activities of organization is divided into two types of unit, that is specialized and homogeneous. As we know, there are number of things that is going to happen homogeneous. There are number of things that the organization it is going to perform specialized things. So homogeneous and specialized. Optimum utilization of resource. So what happens? This optimum utilization of resource lead for the success of organization, right? It is going to minimize the cost and also lead to success of organization. How to utilize resources in an optimum way? Means this coordination, it is going to help for the organization for the optimum utilization of resource by the process of coordination, because this coordination is going to bring human and financial resource together, and also it is going to channelize towards success of organization or goals of organization. Hence, this optimum utilization of resource can only happen through coordination. Encouragement of team spirit. So, in an organization, there are number of conflict that may arise between employees or between other departments in the organization. But it is this coordination is going to build a coordination among all the department. It is going to build coordination among all the employees or a workforce. Means it is going to avoid a conflict that may get arised in future. The coordination, right? Coordination, it is going to build a unity among all the workforce, right? So here it is going to avoid conflict, and also it lead for a team spirit, right? So if there is no conflict, so there will be a spirit for a team members. This coordination also build confidence and efficiency in team members so that they can work effectively and efficiently. Principles of coordination. Early beginning. So whatever the thing that should be happen in organization must be planned, right? So it is one of a function of management or a first function of management. Means planning is deciding in advance a future course of action. Whatever the things that we are supposed to execute in future, that must be planned today. What we do tomorrow must be planned today, right? So this future course of action, right, must be decided in a beginning stage in a planning, right? So whatever the things that we are going to do in future, that must be decided in a planning process, that is coordination. So if there must be a coordination among resources, we are supposed to decide in planning. There must be coordination among department members, we have to decide in planning. There must be coordination among all the function areas of management or all the functions of management, we are supposed to decide in advance, right? So it is going to decide early in the beginning stage itself. What happens if they won't decide in the beginning stage? So it may lead for a conflict in future, right? So to avoid that uncertainties or conflict in future, that they are going to plan early. Direct personal contact. What is this direct personal contact? As we know, there are a number of individuals who come with personal contact in each and every activity. It is an activity of a team, whether it is an activity of a different department, whether it is an activity of management, they come to contact. So no, they come to personal contact. So if they come in personal contact, it leads for removing conflict between the dispute that can happen between two departments. They can remove a dispute that can happen between two individuals of organization. This conflict removing process, we call it as a coordination. Means this coordination is going to remove a conflict, whether it is between departments, whether it is between two employees, or it is between two group of people, because it is going to influence a people by telling their importance, by telling importance of departments, by telling the importance of management, by telling the importance of individuals, right? So it is going to avoid conflict that can happen in future. Reciprocal relationship of factors. So as we know, there are number of departments in organization: production, sales, marketing, advertisement, transportation. So there are number of department which is going to work for a benefit of organization. So there is a dependency of one department with other department. So as I explained in a previous slide, purchase department, production department, sales department, marketing department, advertising, followed by transportation. So each and every department, transportation or logistic department. So right. So each and every department have its own nature, own culture of work, and also it is dependent on each other. Right. So that is nothing but reciprocal relationship of factors. Means there is a interdependent relationship among all the departments of organization, right? That we call it as a reciprocal relationship. Continuous process. Management is continuous process. Functions of management: planning, organizing, directing, staffing, controlling. Continuous process. It is one of the function of management, that is plus one function of management, coordination. It is also a continuous process. There will be continuity in a process of coordination. As I said, planning, organizing, directing, staffing, controlling, coordinating. Completion of a task, again going with planning, organizing, directing, staffing, controlling, coordinating. Second task completed, again third task, planning, organizing, directing, staffing, controlling, coordinating, right? So there is a continuity in a process that is going to happen in an organization, right? So this coordination is a process or a continuous process that is going to happen in an organization. Action plan is a functional element of all coordination activity. Of course, yes, because whatever a thing that we are going to plan, we are supposed to execute in the same way. What happens if we just plan but not executed as per a plan? So there is a wastage of human or financial resource, right? So whatever are things that we are going to plan, that we are supposed to execute. So this is a state of execution of a plan which we had decided a future course of action. So it is the obligation of each and every organization to bring each and every plan into reality. Means this coordination is going to help organization to bring its plan to reality as per the plan, effectively and efficiently. I keep on telling, not only reaching goals of organization is important, reaching goal effectively and efficiently is much more important. Coordination task can be delegated to compensational process. What is this delegation? As I said, this coordination process can be delegated, distributed, right? So delegation means it can be distribution. So it is a decentralized way. Centralized way, a single person, he is going to hold all the authority and responsibility. Delegation of authority, it is a distribution of authority among all the team members. This delegation can be distributed. This can be shared, right? So they can share a burden, that is work burden, right? So that is delegation. In next session, we are going with concept of meaning and definition of controlling, process of control, techniques of controlling. These are the topics that we are going through in further sessions. Thank you.